All right, now that you've done C, let's go on to the answers. First sentence was, the fruit looked pleasant and desirable to Eve. Fruit is our subject, looked is our verb, and pleasant and desirable are predicate adjectives because they describe what kind of fruit. Next sentence, Eve tasted the forbidden fruit. Eve is our subject. Tasted is our verb. In this case, tasted is an action verb. And we can ask the question, tasted what? And when we can answer that, tasted what, tasted the fruit, then fruit becomes our direct object, which you learned in a previous lesson. Satan has been a liar from the beginning. Satan is our subject, what has been are our verbs, and liar is our predicate nominative because Satan is the same thing as liar. So therefore, liar is a predicate nominative. Adam and Eve did not become gods. Adam, Eve are both of our subjects. Did become are our verbs. And gods is our predicate nominative. We can replace gods with Adam and Eve. And it sounds a little awkward, but it still renames that subject. The Bible will forever remain God's Word. Bible is our subject, will remain are our verbs, and word is our predicate nominative because it is the same thing as Bible. Now be careful that you don't pick gods as our predicate nominative because God's is an adjective describing whose word? God's word. Your circumstances may seem completely hopeless. Circumstances is our subject, may seem are our verbs, and hopeless is our predicate adjective because it's answering what kind of circumstances? Hopeless circumstances. But the promises of God should be our inspiration. Promises is our subject, should be are our verbs, and inspiration is a predicate nominative. Promises and inspiration can mean the same thing because it's being linked by should be, our linking verbs. Brother Lynn sounded a clear warning from God's Word. Brother Lynn are our subject. That's just one name for Brother Lynn. Sounded is a verb. Now in this case, sounded is an action verb. And when we have an action verb, remember, we are not going to have a predicate nominative. We are not going to have a predicate adjective. We can say, sounded what? And when we answer that question, sounded what, sounded a warning, warning is our direct object. The pages in Grandfather's Bible are brown and brittle with age. Pages is our subject, are is our verb, and brown and brittle describe what kind of pages. So that is our predicate adjectives. That is a compound predicate adjective. His Bible is in the bookcase in his room. Bible is a subject. Is a verb. But in this case, we have two prepositional phrases. In the bookcase, in his room. Now remember, we can't have a predicate adjective and a predicate noun and when they're inside prepositional phrases. Okay, so therefore we do not have a predicate adjective and we do not have a predicate nominative. All right, thanks for watching.